How did you guys meet?
We actually both worked part-time at a gas station, like for an extra job. Yeah, and then I couldn't stand him at first.
And then when were you married? What's your wedding date?
June 14th of 2003.
How do you feel your relationship has gone since you've been married?
A good way to put it is probably roller coaster.
Yeah.
A lot of really good things that we've done together as a family or experienced, and a lot of stuff was very difficult along the way as far as having us get through it. I think the majority of it kind of pulled us together a little bit to make us work more of a team, but there were some pretty difficult things that we did go through, which was a strain, definitely a relationship strain.
Yeah. Did you feel like some years, in that 11-year time span, some years were easier than other years? Was it kind of like that, or was it like month to month, day to day? How did you feel about that?
I would say month to month.
Yeah.
Okay.
We really did have a lot of challenges.
So what was the point where you said, okay, there's this great marriages thing, maybe we should call them?
We actually separated.
You did?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, we separated right before Christmas, actually. And so we just, I had seen like one of the billboards on the side of the highway, and I thought, well, we'll just see what it's about. And, we agreed to give it a try, and he called and set up an appointment, and yeah. It's probably one of the best decisions we ever made, to be honest.
Definitely. And we've talked about some things that we could not talk about before. We would sit down and just have open conversations, and it almost was, the tools that they gave us came natural. Like, we didn't even realize we were doing it until after the conversation was over, and then I would look at Kelly and be like, do you realize we just sat for a half hour and talked about that? Not once did anybody get upset or anything. We just went right through and just dealt with it, and you realize the tools that are part of the program, they just came naturally once they showed you how to use them or how they work. It was just incredible.
Have your kids noticed a difference at all, or?
She's happy, she's smiling. Or before, she was very kind of quiet and
or a little on edge.
On edge, yeah.
What advice would you have for couples that are maybe considering divorce right now?
I would honestly say to give this program a try, because that is exactly where we were. We had separated and we were ready to just call it a day, and it was honestly the best decision we ever made.
Yeah.
My biggest regret with the whole program would be that we didn't do it sooner. You don't even have to be as far as what we were. Even people that are just having issues with communication or even finances or whatever else, that's the great thing about the program. You don't have to be, this is our last thread and our last hope. You could start this, even for newlyweds, coming in, so you know what to expect.
If you could give each other a compliment or some way to say thank you for the efforts you both put into your marriage in the last even, 3 to 6 months, what would you say?
Oh, I guess I would just say thank you for always being there for me. Things haven't always been easy, and she's always been 100% supportive. I can't say anything more. She's kind of been my rock. Sometimes I get up in the clouds and she kind of pulls me down, gets me back to earth a little bit, and that would be my thank you.
What did you say?
I think for me, honestly, just giving it a shot and trying, and I just see such a difference in how much harder you're working for it, and you're just putting in such an effort, and I think that's amazing, and being there for me, and being a wonderful father, husband.